Hi everyone. Today I will be going over the new features for configuring views. So what is a view? A view is a class that lets you define and work with a set of data, mainly for the user interface. Configuring views provides the ability to configure search results in your views based on what the users want displayed. You can create multiple views for different users and edit them to fit your distinct use cases. You can also refine how to use these attributes in your search criteria for each unique view. This feature benefits your business by reducing the time spent on searching items. You can duplicate and share the search criteria very quickly. You can increase productivity by only viewing attributes that are relevant to your role or use case. And you can improve the user satisfaction with the tailored search criteria and search results. Now I will go into the demo for configuring views. In this demo, we will be going over views and how it's used to configure which attributes will be displayed in the searches. Views are used to allow users to refine what's being shown in the search, but can also be used to refine the UI. First, I will show you how you can access the view management page through the environment you're working on. Once you get to this landing page, you can scroll over to the Product Management tab and select either the Product Development tile or the Product Information Management one. For this demo, I will be selecting the Product Information Management one. Once you select that, this will lead you to the Fusion dashboard. And once you're here, you can select the task icon on the right-hand side of your screen, which will expand and show a bunch of different options you can select based on what you want to work on. For this demo, however, I will scroll down to Product Management Experience and select Configure Views. By selecting this, you will be directed to the View Management page, and from here I will show you all the exciting features you can use from this page. So what is a view? Views are used to configure which attributes will be displayed in the user interfaces and in the searches. Views are created based on the primary objects of the user interface, and these primary objects are global, which means that they are available for all users to use. Here you can see 4 different object types. The 4 types are item, manufacturer, proposal, and item structure. Item, manufacturer, and proposal have search configurations, while item structure is a view that contains attributes that you would display for components within the structure. The attributes of all these object types are different, but the process of creating and editing views is the same overall. Now let's go over how you can create a view. I will be going into the item card on this view management page to show you how the process works. Once you select the object you want to work with, you can see the list of all the views pop up. There are 2 ways to create a view. One way is to duplicate the seeded view, which can be determined by the code ORA. The seeded view is a template that has saved sets of search criteria already filled out. From here, you can duplicate the seeded view and edit in any way you'd like. Let me show you how you can duplicate the seeded view. Let me go ahead and select the column of the view I'd like to duplicate. For example, if I want to go ahead and duplicate Product Hub Search, I can select the column and click on the Duplicate button right here. The benefit of duplicating the seeded view is that you get a starting point to configure the initial searches. The other way to create a view is to select the Create button on the top right corner of the screen. Once selected, you will be directed to this page, and from here you will be prompted to fill out all of the necessary information, such as view name and the application it's for. Let me show you how to create a view. I'll go ahead and name this Sonia Test. And from here, I'll select an application in which I want to create this view for. I'll go ahead and create it for Product Hub. Once you select the application, all of the options for task flow also show up. So I'll create this for Product Search. When you create a view, there are 2 attributes that will be toggled on automatically, and that is item and item description. From here, I can go ahead and add more attributes if I'd like. So for example, I'll go ahead and add organization. I'll set the display order as 30 so it shows up after item and item description. I'll also toggle on display columns, the keyword search, and the filter chips. So here I am on the search page. Just as a reminder, the view I had just created was under the item object and it was created for the product management search. So when I click on this views button right here, I'll see Sanya Test pop up. I had also decided to display the column for organization, therefore it's over here on the right-hand side. And lastly, I had enabled the keyword search for organization as well. So I can go up here and search up V1, and all the item numbers would be filtered just based on organization, like seen here. Now if I go back to the view page and turn off all of these filters right here and save it, when I go to the search page, you'll notice that the organization column has now been taken away. But even though the column has been taken away, it's still in the view. And the way you can double check this is by coming over to the column icon right here, and you'll see that the organization column has been hidden. If I want organization to be showing again, I can just select it to be on, and it'll refresh and show the information that I asked for. Now I'd like to go over another object from the view management page, and that is item structure. In order to determine whether or not an item has item structures, you have to come over to the right-hand side of your screen and look for this icon right here. This icon is what tells users whether or not the item has an item structure available. For example, if I go ahead and search up AS1, I can see that the first 4 item numbers have item structures. To access the item structures, I can select this icon right here, which will lead me to this page. This item structures page lists out all of the component details for this item. To expand upon more details about structures, such as navigating to structures and the configuration of structure views, I will be uploading another demo. The last function I want to go over is this delete button up here. You can delete any view as long as it's not set to default or as long as it's not the seeded view. Once you select the view, you can come up here and delete the view, and this will remove the view from this page. In order to go ahead and delete this default view, you need to set another view as the default, and once you're done with that, you can expand on the view and toggle this default button off. These steps of duplicating, editing, and deleting are consistent amongst all 4 of the object types. Today, I went through the basic functions of configuring views and gave you an introduction of the new features. For more details, you can consult the help documentation. This is the end of the demo, and thank you for watching.